So what's up? So the NBA today's the NBA trade deadline, and you know, and the thing about with trade deadlines is this: um, you shouldn't have to broadcast everything. Social media has its pluses and its minuses, and we all like a good. Oh, did you hear that? Did you know that? But there's just so much that goes on that becomes psychological minutia that it's like we don't need to hear everything. And I'm gonna tell you something. The New Orleans Pelicans pimped the Lakers, pimped them out like a hardcore pimp. Like if they have and I know they had a players ball in New Orleans, so the players ball should give it to the New Orleans Brass because they pimped the Lakers out like some tricks. I'm like, man, you're gonna sell off all your team like a KFC bucket just to get Anthony Davis and all that stuff like that should not leak like that. You know, realistically, you only have like a handful of guys that you right now that are playing LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, guys like that. Greek Freak could be coming up on that list, but you got guys that you say, yeah, I trade more than 4 or 5 pieces, 3 or 4 pieces for, you know. But Anthony Davis, who has top tier talent, but he's usually injury prone and he hasn't showed that he can be that game changing cat yet. See, that's the big thing. Because is he going to be towards the Durant, LeBron, Steph Curry level, or is he more towards the James Harden, Russell Westbrook, stat pad numbers look good, I play this way level? You know, so those are the questions you have to ask. Don't really know. Um, it's just one of those things that you can't really say. But when you make trades, you should have it where it benefits teams. Tobias Harris going from the Clippers to the Sixers is a good move for Philly. Philly is stocking it up. Looking at both conferences. But see, in the East, it's better in the East post LeBron. However, I can't say there's a clear cut team. Philly got the more talent now. Boston has got that nucleus within the coaching system with Tatum and Kyrie and Brown, those guys. And then you got Toronto with Kawhi, and he can ball and everything, and they're looking really good. But then, you're just kind of like, well, but which one of these teams? It's kind of like, can we mix and match, and could we get that one team that could do it? I don't know. I don't know. In the West, it's Golden State, and then Denver, and then it's everybody else. Who are we kidding? And it's all about Golden State. I mean, if they're healthy, motivated, confident, and keep everybody healthy and focused, they're gonna win the chip. Oh yeah, and then Boogie Cousins falls into your lap and he gets well. Give me a break. Ain't nobody beating that. And you saw what they did to Denver a month ago in their crib. They beat the brakes and a half. They beat the tire, the extra spare tire in the trunk. They flatten it. They flatten their tire. So um Houston's interesting. Can James Harden never get any pieces? But I still think they had their best chance last year. When I got rid of Trevor Reeves and what they had, I thought they had a decent squad. But Mike D'Antoni thinks offense and style. I don't think Chris Paul is going to hold up. You talk about LeBron James looking old and get down. What about CP3? I think them wheels is coming undone. That's how I'm feeling. Um, and basically it's just bottom feeder. So will it benefit who it benefits? It's more hype than anything. You know, you're not gonna your free agency in the summertime is where it's really at. That's what they really should be trying to forget this NBA draft, who we're gonna pick for squads. You need to pick like who would you want to have on your team. And the NBA's drama queen acting over the top, all soft and tender, and let me get over here, let me go over there. And I ain't got no problem with player movement because the owners are about that money. They don't care unless, of course, they really don't care. You know, I still think the NBA is a racist league. They need more black ownership, more black GMs, but you also need to have a balance to give everybody a chance. There is no equal opportunity in the NBA. Parity in sports is a joke. That's almost like saying you go to college and say we have diversity. You can throw words around because they sound cute and catchy, but until you actually see the action, the proof is in the pudding. I'm not seeing anything that balances it out. So NBA trade deadline day, it's like what listen to Jeopardy music. You might get something that plays the right way, and you might answer it, But until something really balances out, I'm not really feeling. The NBA's been on this tricking you for a long time spell, and it continues. All right, that's my take on the NBA trade deadline day. Feel free to leave them comments, hit that subscribe. I'm out.